Good afternoon, y'all. It's Friday, October the 17th. It's 4:45. I'm still at my mother-in-law's, but I'll be going home in a little while whenever my daughter picks me up when she gets off work. Thought I'd give you an update. Yesterday, I went to see an orthopedic guy about my knees. My mother-in-law's been after me for years to go and have my knees checked. I said, oh, it's lack of exercise. When I eat too many processed and refined and fried foods, my knees will hurt. And I had told my daughter, I said, I really don't think it's bone on bone. So my mother-in-law also had an appointment with the same doctor, so we were in the same room. So the doctor comes in and he puts my x-rays up there on his computer. And what do you know? I have bone on bone on the inside part of my knee. And so my mother-in-law was right and my daughter was. So that's why I walked that kind of penguin walk. And he said that's why I was bow-legged. I had, you know, uh, most of my life I was 5'8". And then when I was about 23, I grew a little bit more. So I ended up being 5'9 3/4". And then a few years ago, I went to the doctor and the nurse said, let's measure you. And she measured me and I was 5'7". I was devastated. I was so disappointed. I didn't care if I was 30 or 35 or 40. I didn't care about my age. I cared about those 2 3/4 inches that I had lost. And I guess because I had gone bow-legged, plus the fact as you get older, you lose in inches. So I have to uh, he started talking about, injections and knee surgery. I said, no, no, they're not that bad because I always thought bone on bone meant that you were in just constant pain, that it was just terrible. I don't know, maybe some days my knees don't bother me and other days they do. I don't know. Is it the food I eat? Is it the weather? Is it my mind? I don't know. Um, but I said, no, I'm not ready for injections. I'm not ready for any kind of surgery. I'm not, I don't feel that bad. So he said he would recommend that I take Mobic. And I said, okay, but, that's why I don't have teeth anymore, is because I took Mobic. Uh, on the description of side effects on Mobic, one of the side effects is swelling gums, and that's what happened to me. When I went to the dentist several years ago, and he looked in my mouth, and his first question was, "Are you taking Mobic?" I said, "Yes." He said he had one other patient that had happened to, that they were taking the Mobic and their gums had swollen. So I will take the Mobic and see how that works for me. If my gums swell, then my dentures might not fit properly. But I'll just, wait and see about that. And the other thing is the spot on my head. It's bigger than it was. It doesn't hurt or anything. I can touch it and all that. But the dermatologist office called and said that they got to reading over the report from the other dermatologist and they wanted me to come in uh, earlier. My appointment with them was at 1:45 and they said they were going to have to do a biopsy and could I come in earlier, and I said, I don't like getting up early, but if you want me there at 7 o'clock, I'll be there. She said, well, I don't get there that early. Okay. So my appointment at the dermatologist to check on this growth on my head will be Friday, October 25th. Correction, that will be Friday, October the 24th. So I'll go in. They want me there about 10:30, and they'll do a biopsy, and then whatever after that, I don't know. Just whatever has to happen will happen. So that's just an update about what's going on, and I appreciate all the comments I got on my video about 10 things I've learned being a YouTube creator. And you can put in your search up there on YouTube 10 things I've learned as a YouTube creator, and there are a lot of other people that have made that video. I think it's very interesting. We have uh, similar things that all of us agree with that we've learned, and then there are a few different things. So, well, I guess that's all. I just wanted to give you a little update and communicate with you, and I hope that you'll have a good evening, a good weekend, a good day, a good afternoon, and please remember to be kind to someone. Someone needs your kindness today. Bye, y'all.